Would you like to peek behind the scenes and see exactly how I create my scrap fabric videos for YouTube? Hi friends! One of our viewers here asked me exactly what equipment and software I use to create my scrap fabric videos here on YouTube. This video will be a little different. I'm going to take you on a tour and kind of show you what is happening behind the scenes. Most of the time it's a lot of chaos. No, it's not really. Sometimes there's a little chaos going on. It seems like sometimes there's just something not working right, but in the end, it all comes together. I am so excited to share my entire filming setup, the editing software that I use, and some helpful tips that I've learned along the way. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. And if I can do this, I know you absolutely can do it too. The first thing I do, I'm just looking for ideas. If I come up with an idea, I have a journal. And I'll write down my ideas. And I just want to throw in here too that my room, I'll show you in a moment, is only 10 feet by 12 feet. It's very small. But I make it work. And because I'm using only scrap fabrics, I'm not making a lot of large quilts or any large sewing projects. So don't let that deter you. If you wanted to start filming yourself, I have a very small space. Okay, back to finding inspiration. Just look around you. What interests you? What would you like to try? Have you seen something that someone else is doing, but you could put your own twist on it? There are so many possibilities. The first thing I use in my process is PowerPoint, and I will pop up a screen here, and that is on my laptop. I use PowerPoint as my teleprompter on my laptop. It helps me to keep on track. It helps me to be organized, and it helps me to make sure that I don't miss anything important to tell you. My outline consists of how I want to introduce myself, what we're going to make today, the materials you're going to need, and then I always want to share a Bible verse just for a little encouragement, and then a short devotional. And that's it. I just create an outline, and again, that helps keep me on track. I throw it into PowerPoint, and with my PowerPoint, I have a little clicker so I can click from slide to slide. Let me show you that real quick. Here is my laptop. I created my PowerPoint slide, and I can slide my monitor in and out and then get it really close to the camera, so that, again, I don't miss anything that I want to tell you that is important in the sewing process. Super simple. If you don't have PowerPoint, you could use Google Slides, I think it's called, and that is free. And then I think it would work with this Targus clicker, but you can see how it just goes from slide to slide. That is pretty neat, right? And I will have to switch to my phone so that I can show you my camera. This is my camera setup. So I have my laptop right behind it with my notes. And it is the Sony Alpha ZV-E10. Very easy to use. For a long time, I just used my phone, which was fine, but then I knew I needed to find a different setup. So I just went with this one. I had a garage sale, and I sold just enough to get this camera. I was so happy. Now I don't use this screen. I'll show you that in a moment. All right, so that's my camera. For my control software, I use the software that came with my camera. It's called the Sony Imaging Edge app on my Samsung tablet. And it helps me to remotely control the camera and monitor the filming because I can see myself in this screen. And you can see here, when I want to stop recording, I just push the red button. And you may have seen me from time to time putting my hand over to turn that off. And then I can also control settings here. Super simple. And I usually keep that really close to me, so you'll probably see it in some of my videos. It is really, really handy to have that. And it doesn't affect anything with the camera. It's basically just a viewer and a controller so that you can turn your video on or off without having to go to your camera each time. The next thing I use that I finally upgraded on, I sold some more stuff and I got this tripod. And again, we're going to the phone. It is called the Newer 72-inch camera tripod. Very sturdy, heavy duty. But look at that. And what I like about it is I have a lot of shots that I need to do on my table. So I need to put the phone down so that I can show you. So it has an arm where I can extend it over my table. And this is the table you'll usually see in my videos. My table is 36 by 36. But that is pretty cool. And that's what I needed. I used to have an arm that hung up off of my shelf, but it wasn't very sturdy and it really scared me. After investing in this camera, I didn't want anything to happen to it. Again, it's the Newer 72-inch camera tripod. And I think I have links to most of these products in my Amazon storefront if you're interested. The next product that I use and I really love, and it is also by the company Newer, it's Neewer. It is the CM28 wireless lavalier microphone, and I think I have that linked in my Amazon storefront as well. It captures very clear, professional quality audio, and it is really great in distinguishing from background noise, because my husband can be watching TV in the next room and you won't even hear it. So that is really nice. It just clips on my clothing and it has a magnetic back, and the other part clips to my camera, and I'll try to show you that. It comes in a case like this so I can keep it plugged in at all times, and so I don't have to worry about my microphone not being charged. I just put my microphone and the microphone controller right back in here after every session, and it is fully charged, and I think it's good for like 8 hours. The other thing I do have is from Newer as well, but this will charge 2 batteries at once, because if you have a longer video, and some of the sewing videos can go a little longer, it's nice to have the second battery. And I keep this plugged in. After every session, I do pull the battery out of the camera and put it right back in here, so I always have a fully charged battery. I'm going to flip the camera around so that I can show you my lighting, because our windows have a UV film on them. We purchased them that way, and it keeps the house either cool or warm. So here is my light. It's a Mount Dog, and it got really dark in here. It is a Mount Dog softbox lighting kit. It's mounted on the wall using a Sealands wall mount triangle boom arm. And my husband was really sweet and he installed that for me. So I'll try to take you over there. And here you can kind of see the box. And then there's the arm, and he just attached it to the wall. Very slick, very sturdy. And then when I don't need this, then I can unscrew the adjustment and just push it up towards the ceiling. Very easy. Shout out to hubby for getting that done for me, because I used to have that on a tripod and that was a nightmare because I just don't have room in here. Let me show you a shot. Maybe I can take you around and just show you my room. My room is, I think I told you, but it's 10 foot by, it's 10 foot by 12 foot. And then we'll swing back around this side. And I store my scrap fabric up there in little bins. And that is my little room. So when you see my videos, just imagine me in my little room. Editing software. I'm going to throw up some screenshots of what I use. The first thing I use, and I have used for many, many years, is Wondershare Familiar 14. It's easy to use and great for beginners. There's a lot of screens. I really like it, but I am falling in love with a new one that I've been practicing with, and it's called DaVinci Resolve. There is a free version, and everything you need will be in the free version. And I will report back to you. I think it's going to speed up my editing process because it takes me several hours to edit one video. It's very powerful. There's a lot of features I'm still learning about, but it is completely free, which I really like. So I would encourage you, if you want to try Wondershare Filmora, you can download a free trial. But I would recommend, if you're just starting out, I would download the DaVinci Resolve. It's completely free, and you could learn from that. It has everything you need. And I think it's going to help me with my sound issues. Please let me know in the comments today if you have any sound challenges with this video. I've had a couple people say that they can't hear me, and I'm working on that. Even though I have my settings correct, I export it correct, something is going on, but I have tweaked a couple more things. So just let me know. I appreciate the constructive criticism. I don't mind at all because that's how we learn, and I just appreciate that. And as far as creating my thumbnail, it's really simple. I just open up Canva. I throw in a new picture from the video and add some words and export it as a ping, and I'm good to go. And there is a free version of Canva. And then the last part is I upload and publish. I write a short description, add some hashtags so that you guys can find it, and that's it. Very, very simple. And I have to tell you that my journey did not happen overnight. It is a gradual process filled with learning and joy. But I know if I can do it, you can do it too. If you have a craft, or if you love sewing like I do, I encourage you, share it with others on this platform, on YouTube. Everyone has been so kind to me, and I really appreciate that. Doesn't matter what age you are. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter if you're starting with a phone and you're just trying to show a few techniques that might help someone. I know I will be there encouraging you. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a Bible verse and a final thought to encourage you. The Bible verse is, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." From Proverbs 16:13. Every step you take, trust that God is guiding your journey. Even when the path seems challenging, He strengthens you to accomplish your purpose. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and sharing. I know I always say it, it does mean the world to me. We're over 10,000 subscribers on our channel here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And until the next video, God bless you.